defense, blocking elbows. There's two ways you can do it. You can use the shell block that we use for punches, or you can evade them. So we're first going to use the shell block. Now, the only difference with this is the normal shell block, I'm going to keep my hands here just like this. When I defend elbows, I'm going to bring my hands up a little higher so I can make my forearms a little bit stronger, or I can the elbows will make contact with the stronger part of my forearm. If I just keep them here and Tyler goes and throws his elbow, okay, yeah, there you go. It can kind of break the guard a little bit here and wrap around, or I can injure my wrist. So what I want to do is I want to bring my elbows up a little higher here, and so that his elbow's hitting my forearm here. Now it's a lot harder for him to drive that elbow through. So he goes and throws that rear elbow. Good. And what you can do here is you can put pressure on your head with your fingertips. So as you put pressure on here, it makes your block a lot stronger. Good. If he wants to throw like an up elbow here, I'm just going to kind of drag my elbow in. So the up elbow, and I'm going to drag it here. Now that potentially can hurt your arm here, but I would rather take that over getting smashed in the face with an elbow. So you're going to bring your arms in on the up elbows here. Good. If they go over the top, he goes over the top here, I'm just going to grab my head. So he's hitting my glove here. Good. Okay. All right. Let's see. A reverse up elbow. So if they step in and they go here like this, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to use some evasion. So he goes and steps in here. I'm going to back up just a little bit. Okay. So we'll get into evading the elbows. So Tyler steps in. All right. All I'm going to do is take my back leg and step back. Okay, I'm going to keep my front leg there because that's going to set me up for a counter. So he steps in with a reverse up elbow here, and boom, I can come in with my elbow. Okay. If they're throwing horizontal elbows, okay, same thing. I'm going to step back, boom, and I can come in with my elbow. He throws an up elbow, same thing. I step back. Okay. I can step back or I can step out. He throws an up elbow, I can step out. Now, this is a little bit more dangerous, so you have to time this well. I suggest using your blocks first, and then when you get their timing down, then start using your evasiveness to block these, or to get out of the way from these elbows. So just to recap here, you have your shell block for all the elbows, all right? And remember, we're going a little bit higher, so they're hitting our forearms here. All right, do a leap, yep. Okay, here, up elbow, good, over the top. Good. All right. And now we'll use our evasiveness. So horizontal. Good. So I'm just stepping my rear leg back here. Up elbow. Good. All right. Over the top. And so that sets me up for a counter. So you have your shell blocking and then your evasion just using stepping back with the back leg, keeping that front leg right where it's at.